We are back. Check this out. I got some wheels for racing. I mean testing. They even have some Hoosier TDRs that have a good test day left in them. You guys know I don't have a team or even a mechanic. I'm doing it all myself. And I don't mind, but I'm always looking for ways to be more efficient with my time. And one of my least favorite things about setting this car up is setting up tow. And you might think you set the tow and forget it, and sure, you don't necessarily make a lot of tow adjustments, but when you make camber adjustments, you have to redo the tow. So it ends up being a semi-frequent thing, and it's really a pain in the neck. The way I do it now is I take 4 jack stands, run a string on either side of the car between the jack stands, measure out from the center of the wheels to get basically a perfect string box around the car. Measure tow against that, jack the car up, make any tow adjustments, drop the car back down, remeasure my box to square it up, and the cycle continues. So I think there's a better way to do it. I've taken some inspiration from the IMSA paddock, and I'm going to show you something I've had in mind for a long time, but I'm finally now putting together. When I was building this car, I put these eyelets on both the front and rear in the old bumper mount holes. And I had 3 uses in mind for them. One, on the track, you need a tow hook for off-track excursions if you have to get towed out of the gravel. I have to mark one of those, but they're good for that. 2, I don't love this, but they could be used as tie-downs on a trailer if you don't have wheel straps, but in a pinch, they're there. And 3, they're useful for what I'm building right now. And that's my IMSA-inspired alignment box system. So I got these carbon fiber rods. I designed these little parts that hold the rods and snap into place on the eyelets, just like this. And I have those for both front and rear. So I'm gonna trim these up. I have it so they can go into halves. That's why I got these smaller diameter tubes. I'll show you what I mean, and I'll show you how this system is gonna work. All right, here it is, fitted up before I trim the tubes to final length. Just wanted to double check all my measurements, but I'm happy with that. This will make tow a lot easier. All right, sweet. Here's the finished product. Made these little grooves. One to keep the string in place, obviously, and 2 also for visibility. And I now have a perfectly square string system that pops on in seconds, really, to do the tow and alignment. So I'm real happy with that. Packs up, I'll show you that, and easy to take with me to the track. Here it is broken down. The string's elastic, by the way, which is great. Makes it super easy to set up, and if I bump it with a jack or I want to turn the steering wheel and the tire runs into it, no big deal, it just snaps back to straight. So now I have a relatively easy system to make camber and tow changes at the track, be it for tire wear or car dynamics or whatever I want. This will make changes a lot more efficient.